In April of 2007, Tampa Bay's new rock alternative, 97X, gave listeners the opportunity to ask Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance anything. News of this unique opportunity spread over the internet. At the end of 4 days, 97X had received thousands of emails, not only from the Tampa Bay area, but from all over the world. And on April 19th, Gerard answered your questions.
Cool.
Where's your heart? But where's your
It's an extremely flattering thing to hear. It's always very nice to hear. I mean, we got in a band to really help ourselves mentally and to make a difference in the world and in music, and it's really nice to hear that. We're just glad to be able to provide an outlet for people and some sense of hope or sense of help, so it feels great.
Cool.
Oprah. The significance of it is I found somebody very special, and that's about what I'm talking about right now. It's about as much as I'll say about that. Oh, you know what? We haven't played it ever, and we've never covered it. But I always wanted to cover "Fortunate Son" by Creedence.
Cool.
I always wanted to cover that. That's a really good question. It actually makes it more important to release that song then. It actually wasn't, the question actually never even came up. That's something, teen violence is probably the one, next to death, the one subject on the Black Parade that we tackle head on that's a current relevant problem. That's directly what teenagers is about. So I think right now that song has to be put out in a lot of ways. And I think we'll find ourselves becoming more involved in some way with teenage violence. We're figuring out how now to do that. Probably a rain cloud. 9.5. Relive one day of my life. That's a real tough one. The day my dad took me to see Return of the Jedi. I think I was 6 or something, and that was the best memory I have of me and my dad when I was a kid. So. I jumped too.
Perfect. You know what? I thought
you knew I was gonna say that?
I knew you were gonna say that.
I jumped too. My favorite book is Catcher in the Rye. It was a book that I kind of got to discover on my own in art school because they never made me read it in high school, which is probably better because I got to find it on my own. It's a main character's really disconnected, so I felt really connected with that. And right now I'm reading this book called Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. I heard a rumor that it's Stephen King's son, but he's not trying to use his dad's name to get big as a horror writer. But the book's amazing. So it's
what
about
is it again?
A heart-shaped box,
right?
And it's about this aging rock star who buys a ghost on the internet, and it's really kind of scary. So it's cool. Anything by Tattoo, which does exist on my iPod. Probably anything to do with my hair. So I think I'm actually going to stop messing with it. Because, I get it. Like, I mess with it. People want to ask questions about it. But I think I'm going to stop messing with it. So that way I won't have to answer questions about it anymore. So.
Awesome.